Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We believe we got a great one in store today. If we got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Syracuse's return team didn't help matters out much there. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move them all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon thing.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Syracuse right back at it. One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the field.
Yeah, I think all of this conference realignment, all the money talk, the loss of rivalries, but it's the haves and the have-nots. And let's be honest, the SEC and the Big Ten are the big two gorillas, right? Anytime you can make a statement and dent these two big powerhouse conferences, they'll do it.
I think the ACC, too, is going to play with a chip on his shoulder. And back in conference realignment, it was the best 4 programs from the Pac-12 that all chose the Big Ten and not the ACC, so this one will be interesting.
That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down and open up the entire play.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Thompson wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will go to work for the first time today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
The run to the left. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, being against this mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the run, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Tackled there by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advances.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down in this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of offense he's going to have.
He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Thompson to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And
He drops it!
I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They'll put the tight end in motion. Going to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to slam it. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying to punch it in.
So bad.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebel. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline.
Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps Syracuse right back at it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very...
Oh, why you leave him?
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Discards a man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop to the 19 after a pickup of 5. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. They'll line up for a second down play.
Oh, come on, man.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slip it through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing holding, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got it again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That mid return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the running back. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. That is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Second down coming up. Running behind that left side. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
I love when players understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Now improvises. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. The give to the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the spin, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this life hard on this running back.
Gets it out quickly. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Staying police on the scene.
We got a timeout in the first half, and
Staying police
on the board before the break.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away into turnover on down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Power football with the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
I love defenses that can gang tackle. How about the defense getting a lot of hats to the football? That receiver's a fast dude. But this defense, they've got a lot of team speed themselves. They showed it right there.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback checking off. Wants to fire on second down. The throw. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Gonna let it fly. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Boy got the Candyland jerseys on.
Come on now. Hey, you see my boy Wes Welker? See my boy Wes Welker? And it wasn't a go route. Got my boy Wes Welker coming across, dog. It's a lot going on. Boys are lost. I'm trying to spread it out, man. I want Patrick Mahomes to play, but Russell Wilson is just better. He's just better. So, had to have his time. Right now, we need to get the momentum of winning games and bringing recruits in. Ain't no time to be experimenting right now.
Very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Western Michigan is going to walk off the field there inside Waldo Stadium with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that double...
Gotta get that rank back.
Yeah, bro. I gotta get my momentum back, dog. I lost sight of my identity. I got the rank, but something's just not right. So I gotta win like a couple of games. If I can get up, on this team right here, then I'll put Patrick in the game. But for now,
3rd and 5, and it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to
also trying to expand my playbook since, you know,
because of the passing game, didn't get a lot done on the ground.
it's getting frowned upon by running the same plays, so I'm going to run multiple plays.
So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You You want to see him playing on time, and as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is
Never ran this play before, but I'm going to try
I
it.
expect more of the same here in the second half.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off play action on first down. He rifles one.
And that's kicked off by trying to do some dumbass shit. Let me stop trying to prove a goddamn point.
Back and ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got an open man.
Trying to prove a damn point.
There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Syracuse right back at it. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab over the middle. And does a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now after the short completion, it's second down. They'll try the run. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
It's a cover two. This is what I don't understand with this game, bro. I just audible to a damn cover two. Dog. You're in the flats.
Because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone, they're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got first and...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for the team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. And more drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up with a PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the
Damn,
game.
26.
Right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got stuffed on first down at second and 10. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answers. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Let's go get him, man.
Offense heads back onto the field. Trailing down by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need.
Ooh.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Thompson wants to throw. Get it out on the screen.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately short.
This is why he wanted the 2-play maximum. Shit don't look challenging at all, lol.
Dog, I've been mixing up my damn plays. Come on, bro. Like, dog, I audibled him to a fade, bro. Like, what y'all want me to do, man? He's pressed up on me. I have a 99 speed, dog. Like, if he's pressed up on me, I'm going to run a fade. It don't matter what set I'm in.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45.
What y'all want me to do? I'm running my plays. I just try to run a separate.
About the score, not your plays.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. Okay, I understand. Like, I don't know what this gonna do.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well?
Damn. And how does he do that? Bro, just.
Released the ball on that first down pass and Indy never had a chance.
Oh, you tired?
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets to win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Starting to feel
Patty.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Ball at the 38 and defense.
Now I understand what you're saying, bro.
Third and short.
The max just make you be like, damn, I gotta save these playa until at least second half, can't burn them up in first half.
That's real. That's real.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Patty.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Russell, are you ready yet? Damn, you still tired? All right.
A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Come on, LT. Be patient.
But
Oh,
again,
shit.
I could care less. I'ma play the game regardless. Lol, need that after work outlet.
You're right, dog. I'm just being Juddy, bro. I'm just, you know. Why is Russell so tired of? Come on, Patty. Second and 8.
After picking up a couple at second and 8. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to pass it on second down. Quick completion on the out. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Bully ball.
What a block! Damn!
But the chains move.
Oh.
Tomlinson tires as fuck boy.
Oh, damn. Silas guys. Nah, not Tomlinson. Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is. Oh, here you go. He's back. Ooh, I like this out route right here.
Rebels have it with a first and goal.
I like it better over here, though.
Was the pass. Pocket starts to
Shit, your RB tired AF boy was high risk injury.
Yeah.
down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw on second down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Rebels.
Who threw that?
The stomping has commenced. This This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now,
I can roll with the 3. It's not the see. I don't mind it being on offense, but on defense is where it's tough because you run out of your zones, dog. Like, and sometimes your player, like sometimes your personnel is not built to run man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just ain't got it. It's like real life, bro. Like, if your coach know you can't run a man, he's gonna keep you in the damn zone. But I mean, I don't mind the 3 plays on offense, but it's the defense that's not cool for me. Because I think I'm allowed to run a zone every damn game.
This is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be
Damn.
right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David. They've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
they got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need
Yay, defense make it tough.
Yeah, bro.
to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
But offense, Cam, I'm not tripping. We can do the plays, but it's that defense, dog. You run out of your zone plays, you fuck. You got to run a goddamn goal line offense in the 4th on a spread, a goal line defense on a spread. Shit, I was running out. Come on, man. This is on.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And this is really the story of the game.
Defense league gotta have a custom playbook for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to show me how to do that. I think
he's been under duress.
That's a screen.
Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front.
Spelled that shit wrong.
Their running back.
Good, I understand, dog.
A really nice drive going. Leaves him with the back.
Shit.
And he'll find
This running back out here like Ron Dane.
Short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Good tackle, but don't tackle him. Don't push him forward.
You gotta set the custom playbook up on the title.
Okay. I'm gonna play with it a little bit after pause after this game.
Screen settings.
Title screen settings. Okay.
Sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can
Shit.
crosses the 30. He's got away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's going to pass.
Oh, yes, he was wide open.
Wide open down.
Yay, both my playbooks custom, so I have different variations, so I pretty much ready for whatever.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers.
What you mean? You got 2 custom playbooks? Or you mean in your playbook for offense and your one for defense?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get it down at the 2.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Thompson to throw. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these are the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary.
Yep, one for offense and one for defense. But
Gotcha.
you can also make multiple custom playbooks for both.
Gotcha.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Snaps it in the shotgun. Pressure coming. Trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Oh, damn. LT is tired. I see what you're saying. Yeah, Thomason is tired.
The way you draw things up, David, the offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep.
Oh.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to escape and get it.
Did we get it?
Man, what a nice run by the Q. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down.
I got a big-ass running back, white boy.
Second time in this one. Try to get it on the ground. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And now on second down for this offense. Off the play fake.
God damn.
Get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one.
Shit. I ain't got no fucking offensive line, dog.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn. Catch the ball.
It is what it is. There's no question. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points, and they're not going to come back in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. And then we look up and like, all these plays still matter.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Thompson wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And there was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He's looking to throw. Finds a tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. He's looking to throw it. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wide receiver shows motion. Using his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Syracuse right back at it. From the gun on third down. Let's it go to the end zone.
Come on, man.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cuse.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now they'll line up in what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Southern Miss answers the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Wow, this is a holding call, probably on 54.
Sounds like they had a good one there. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They move the tight end all over. On second down, he'll let it fly.
Oh, shit.
And he got a hand in there and knocks it away incomplete.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some layups, some screens. They need some gaps, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boomer.
He'll off one deep on the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And once he got loose, it was all over. They pushed the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out to the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Thompson to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, see, if that was my boy from last year, he would have fucking...
The play call on first down here, you're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On second down, looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That leads a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Line getting set on second down. Thompson wants to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete in this defense. Down stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably will, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
They got nothing on the last play. A 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and making the stop. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Moving away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
Oh, no, he fumbles the goddamn ball.
Defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway. And think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this 4th down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get it's like stopping him on 4th down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Thompson to throw. And they got him for the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called, clock stops, 13 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly complete. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Thompson wants to throw. To the end zone, and is picked off. Trying to take it back. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.